Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, like earlier in our interview, I do everything from the core, from that source. So,
Right.
So if you can stay tuned, close to love and the people that you love, and be around them a lot and support each other, it's easier to stay on that right path.
Right, right, right. So what do you guys feel that you can help people in you guys' same boat, in the same career, going in the same career? Okay, if you guys are both in the same career, like artists, being artists, like how can you help a couple to not feel like they have to be selfish in a way? Like, because I feel like as an artist, sometimes you be selfish. You be like, okay, I'm worrying about me.
Right.
I can't worry about you and what you got going on. What advice would you give people like that? That feel like, can you be selfish in a relationship?
I think you can, but I think it's important that you communicate why you are being selfish in that moment, and then you will always come from a deeper understanding. Like if he says, "Oh, I need 2 days where I can't talk to you, blah blah blah. I have this movie that I booked. Like I can't let you distract me." I will respect that and
right.
Give him that, But at the same time, I don't know if you can be away from me for 2 days like that with no talk.
Can you be away from your lady for a few days, Jay?
Yeah, we FaceTime, we tap in every now,
Because you guys can be on the road sometime. How's that being a traveling relationship, too?
I love being, able to, text and, oh, I miss you. I can't wait to come home. And, always crazy things happen. So it's always fun to have somebody that you can tell everything about and, how you
and they will understand because he's in the business, too. So he understands some of what you go through.
Or let's say I'm I'm so super nervous. I can't sleep, blah, blah, blah. He helps me, just focus on your breathing, do this yoga poses, things like that you just, kind of need to hear in the moment just to calm yourself down and vice versa, so that I feel like when he's low, I'm always strong. When I'm low, he's always strong. So I think that's very beautiful.
That's cute.
Yeah, I think you learn about somebody the more you spend time around them. So if they're not at their peak, you know what to do to be able to help them get there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how I feel. It's I know, okay, it's got to be these things. Let's slow down. Let's breathe. So, whatever it is that we need to just get back on the vibration of love.
Because once you start taking everything personally and don't see it from the bigger perspective from love, you just getting all these stupid arguments and stuff that is not gonna lead you to nothing but distraction from what you're actually trying to focus on.
Yeah. How do you get back to not distraction?
Love, just really tune in, communicate. What is love? Why? Even if you feel sad or something or angry, take the fight.
Oh,
sorry.
Right. You hit the nail on the head when you said not taking anything personally.
Yeah, because I want to hear. What do you feel about that? Not taking things personally.
Well, I mean, emotions happen. That's something that we have it within ourselves, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that you feel this way all the time towards a person, right? And it's just understanding that we're not perfect in ourselves and we're always making steps to do that.
Right.
So it's taking that emotion almost with a grain of salt and just always looking at the person for who them to be.
Right.
Never getting confused with that.
How do you feel like sometimes you could get confused or you could get lost in the sauce when you got so... Because sometimes people can't communicate everything that they're feeling because sometimes the person may not understand. So I feel like with certain relationships, how do you come together with stuff like that if you feel like, because you said you could talk to him about everything. Do you feel like you could talk to her about everything?
Yes.
But is that your go-to person all the time?
Yeah. And I think that everything that we've done it took every experience to happen for us to even get to this point.
Oh,
and
okay.
the more I learn about him, and the more I get to know him, the more amazingness I feel, opportunity I see. I feel like we've been together for almost 2 years now, but it's not until now I'm really feel like I'm just starting to know him.
Yeah, girl, let me tell you something. You really don't be knowing a man, and man don't be knowing a woman till you really live together, to be honest with you. When I took a step in living with a guy, that's when I knew. I feel like that whole year and me not living with you, and then I finally live with you, and oh, okay, that's who you are. So do you feel like you guys got there yet?
And it's like reading an endless book.
Oh. Y'all got some good words y'all saying. I'm like, oh.
It's like sometimes it gets scary, sometimes it get dirty, sometimes it get so dope and so amazing. And
Take
so
it all
loving,
in.
and it's like you gotta like just like dance with it and twirl with it and just enjoy it for what it is and learn from it.
Do you guys feel like you do better without outside people? Because you know outside people can influence you to feel some way about your partner sometimes, especially being in the industry. Like, oh, he may not be.
We get asked for threesomes all the time.
Really?
Going on everywhere, yo.
I mean, y'all give out the vibe that y'all free, but are y'all that free?
Do we?
I don't know.
Y'all ain't gotta tell us. Y'all ain't gotta tell us. You can tell me off the camera. But do you feel like it's okay to be free-spirited people? Because
It's
you guys come off as
important.
free-spirited.
It's important to be free, and I think that's why we are able to be so close, and that's why I think our relationship becomes very real.
How do you feel, Jay?
We allow each other that freedom.
Yeah.
We'll put restrictions
And we
everything.
appreciate and we
But-
put love there.
But we put respect first.
You have to respect.
You
And
know?
honesty is important too.
Yeah,
Honesty,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like I said, like even if it gets dirty sometime, you gotta like embrace that and learn from that, be strong, and those are usually like the universe just like asking us questions like, what are you really about? What are you really trying to do? What are you really in it for?
Yeah.
And that's stuff that we have to ask ourselves constantly, no matter what. So be able to have that same like big dream to work towards is very beautiful. It's like building sandcastles.
Okay.
It feels like alchemy. It feels like a purification process. When
I was
done-
finna ask you
when
what
done
alchemy was.
correctly- When done correctly, like alchemy is when you turn lead into gold.
Okay.
There's alchemists who knew how to do this, right? And that's what alchemy is, right? So it's turning one thing into something that is so valuable and pure.
Okay.
I think that's what relationships allow, because when you bring out the best in the person, you bring out the worst in the person.
True.
And it's like working through the worst and just striving always for the best. And like with that sort of commitment to ourselves and to each other, you just become more of who you're supposed to be, and just more loving as the days go.
Right. So how do you guys deal with the people since they say, okay, so since they've been offering threesomes and stuff out there for y'all, how do you guys deal with the relationships with you're tattooing guys and they hitting on you, and you may go to an acting gig and women are all over you? How do you guys deal with that type of stuff?
To me, it's like a compliment. Like
Okay.
just like
It is though.
To me, it's like, wow, people really like appreciates my man. Like he's really fire. Like I'm
Okay.
yeah, I'm lucky because like, and even like when he's in a movie, I'm like, oh my god, I'm dating that hot guy in that movie. You know?
Oh, and he's smiling. He got a serious cheese over
Like,
there.
who doesn't want to date the hot guy? Like,
Right, I feel you. What about you, Jay?
You gotta be confident as a woman to do that.
Yeah, you do. Because confidence is everything. Because
Yeah.
you can't be with
If you're
some.
not confident, that ain't gonna work.
I don't think no relationship can work if you're not confident.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of temptation out there.
Right.
Exactly.
How do you deal with temptation?
Knowing your purpose, knowing what you're doing and where you're going, because it's not time or like space or energy to put towards something that's not going directly into the place that you're going.
The big vision.
The big vision. You always gotta have the big picture in mind.
Right.
And like little things fall off. You know what I mean? Like it's granted, you gonna see like, you know, temptation will always be there, but it's not what you become immune to it.
Right.
You can like enjoy it, but like you don't have to necessarily go all the way. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
embrace you can embrace it. You can embrace it without and flow with it
Exactly.
without having to indulge. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it comes
Okay.
down to.
I like y'all. Y'all look like y'all really gel together.
Thank you.
That's cute. What's y'all signs?
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign.
And what is yours?
I'm a Pisces. I'm a double Pisces.
So you
Straight
romantic.
water, straight water.
And you, my sister's in there.
Yeah. So I'm like very fiery. I just like flame up like easily. So he helps me like when
Calm down.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, because y'all can turn up.
right.
But you seem calm.
Thank you.
Look it, I'm working on it. You know what? I'm gonna go on another break, and then we gonna come back, get a little bit, talk to Miriam and Jason a little more. Okay, bye, y'all. Biggie Smalls speaks. Yeah, y'all. Coming back. It's Biggie Smalls' anniversary of his death today. So I had to play one of my favorite Biggie songs. R.I.P. to him. It's been some years. I was like 11. Okay, so guys, I want to get a little Miriam's inspirational speech right now. What she want to say right now?
All right.
Okay, I want to ask you one thing about inspiration. Like, how can you get people out there to go inspired to do what they love to do, like tattooing or anything? What do you want to say about that?
I think it's really important that you really like are true to yourself, where your heart is, or where you want to head, because that's always going to be your guideline. And then let's say like, I want to become a tattoo artist, but I also want to become a singer, but it's more realistic that I can become a tattoo artist. I think you should still go for, being the singer or whatever you feel like is the truest, self to, even if it's like a little bit harder to get there. That's like the struggle that you need in order to build those stepping stones, and the inspiration will come there because your heart is there.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. And I think like with tattoos, I think it's important that you think the same, like when you make a decision of a tattoo, that you look like, what do I really want to represent from my heart? Just because what my parents like, a lot of people get like little things for their parents, just for their parents to not be mad at them that they got a tattoo. Because like, oh, but it's for you, and then they can't be mad. Like stuff like that, but like then they still didn't really go all out with what they truly wanted. Really, they just made it so that they compromised. Now my parents are happy, and now I also get to have that tattoo. But are you gonna be completely happy with that little one, like in the end, or like can you come up with a really beautiful way that you can maybe represent the same energy or the same thing, but it's still like on your terms? I think like stop thinking what other people think too much, and just do it from what you truly want to represent.
Right.
Some people love just like really small, tiny things, and
yeah.
And if that what you love, like then
do it. Yeah.
So I think it's important that you look in towards your heart and not so much of
other
people's opinions.
Question before we skip from tattooing, I want to say one thing. Have you ever had a tattoo that you was 5? Have you ever had a tattoo that you was like, I don't want to do this is ugly? I'm sorry to ask that.
To be honest, I don't take on anything that I don't think is gonna turn out great.
Great, right.
Because I don't want to put myself in that risk zone. And I practiced and developed a drawing style and art style that I feel like I can draw almost anything, and in that kind of into my style, if I allow it to be my style or technique. So as long as I know there's something that I can burn into my style,
then you'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jay and Miriam, I thank you guys for coming.
Thank you so much.
I want to say one thing. Can you guys give us something that can, for those couples out there that's in the same industry as you guys, how to be supportive of each other, and we gonna head out after that.
Okay.
Give us one thing that will work, that work for y'all, that make it work for other people. Because we know you said communication and honesty.
Communication, honesty.
And supporting each other.
And always be loving. Always be loving no matter what.
Even, like, and don't be afraid to fight.
Don't be afraid to fight.
Fight, but fight with an open heart.
Yeah.
An open mind. And everything will work out.
Yeah.
You think so?
Because, yeah, you'll either be more in love after, or find out that might not be the person.
So after an argument, have y'all ever been more in love with each other?
Every time.
Really?
That's what we need to level up.
Time.
Oh, I'm mad for the rest of the night.
That's the alchemy process, though. That's the burning up. You got to burn up all the old beliefs and everything and become love.
Sometimes it be cute. It's sexy. Like, oh, you mad? Oh, okay. Not like that?
Like, if we're mad, is usually things within ourselves that we need to process.
Yeah, it's going back into don't take things personal. Yeah. Fight, but don't take things personal. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Let a person, that's open communication.
The rest is like you can talk the rest through and really figure out where you got each other.
Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. This is another episode of G Vibes. Make sure you tune in every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m. Make sure you check out my YouTube at G Vibes, and I have reaction videos up right now. Go check them all out. Like, subscribe, and comment. And you guys, make sure you give out your Instagrams right now.
Yes, so follow Miriam Lumpini.
Okay, they're going to need you to spell that.
MIRYAMLUMPINI.
Thank you, girl.
I also go by The Witch Doctor, so you can search that and it will come up as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jay.
And Jason Aaron, JaysonAaron.
Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And make sure y'all check us out every Monday, 6 to 7 p.m.
Hey, hey.
Bye.